Welcome back everyone, Ben here, and today we are back with more of the Last Caretaker, and this is going to be episode 13. Hopefully it's not going to be an unlucky one. And we are at the Last Whisperer, which we stopped at on our way to find some oil. So our oil is like 10 kilometers over there, but I kind of thought this looked like a navigation beacon on the thing, so we're going to have a little look here, little explore, and press on to sort out the oil. And at the same time, I've been thinking, when I was watching the last premiere, and obviously I try and sit and watch those along with you guys as well, having a little bit of a think about the CO2 coming out and probably putting a saboteur and methane tanks, like start generating some of it while we're here onto the boat. But yeah, if you are watching this and you haven't seen any previous episodes and you do want to catch up and you want to see what's happened so far, how we've got to this point, there will be a link to the playlist in the description below. There will also be a link to the Steam page as well, should you want to check it out and see for yourself. But with that all said, sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out. And let's check out the Last Caretaker in what can only be described as like the British weather simulator at the moment. It's yeah, it's very mirroring the outside life right now. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look. Someone did make the point that we hope this is dead. I actually don't think it is dead. Like, if I hover over something, I can grind it up. This isn't. Do you think they just stay asleep? Like, oh, there's something up there as well. Do you think they just? I thought they would go when we are nearby. Oh, this is quite traumatic. If like, there's not a lot of space to fight this. Maybe it's just like a glitch and it doesn't show it for some reason. Let's shoot it, as that is the most reasonable thing to be doing, obviously. And let's see how we get on. Oh yeah, okay. The only reason it was like top of mind to come and check this. Oh god. Oh good, they're not activating. The only reason it was top of mind to check this was because I noticed someone in the comments said, was that like, did you walk past that? I was like, afterwards I was like, hang on, I think you're right. Luckily it doesn't do too much damage. Charge it up, and there we go. Well. There we go. So, he was a ruler boy, because he has the machine guns. So, fun facts, they are dormant until you shoot them, or shoot something else. They're like, I don't know, they're like activated in that way, I guess. So there is that. At least we've sorted that out. There was another few comments I've got on the previous videos, and I just want to check because I don't think I've got the skill points for it. But people are adamant that I can pick these up, like literally adamant. And I remember, and they said they've seen people pick them up. It doesn't even give you the option. Like, when you go to pick up a crate, see how it changes? When you can pick something up, it changes. Trust me, if you could pick these up, I would have taken all the ones that were in the sanctuary dock at the very beginning on episode 1. I wouldn't have left them. I would have taken them with me. Yeah. I don't know. You can't pick these up. Obviously, you can pick the little ones up. I think I've used all the little ones, haven't I? I don't think I've got any little ones anymore. But might have put some in a box maybe. But like, yeah. I was getting the impression from what people were saying, you could pick these up and take them and then just run the base off of them for a little bit rather than me setting up a whole power system. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think with this, it's going to be easier to run a power cable. And we could set up a solar panel maybe if we wanted to, but I think this would be fairly straightforward because we've got the pipes. So we can literally just run one there. Have we got stuff in our inventory? We do. Got some scrap as well. Let me pop all of the trash in there, plus that. And that's all good. We should probably charge ourselves up. What I would like is I would like to explore. I think this is we've gotten the skills. I would like to explore the big flamethrower. Yeah, just the flamethrower. Build and build, and we're gonna add missing parts to queue for that one. There we go. And we're going to add missing parts to queue for that one. And we'll do that. We'll put this on the rifle. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? A lot of people did say, and I was thinking this when I was watching the premiere back as well, overkill with the sheer amount of oxygen tanks and stuff I was putting at the base and things like that at the rocket platform. I think, from my understanding, we're going to find an oil platform, and that will allow us to make diesel and petrol. But like I said, the diesel can't produce CO2. So my thinking is that this CO2 has to go, because someone said there's a tank you can plug it into as well. This is a petrol tank. This doesn't take CO2 as far as I'm aware. Like, this is just purely petrol. And we can put it in there. But it doesn't work. But basically, the only way to get the boat to generate CO2 and turn it into methane is to literally build a saboteur reactor here. Like we would build it and we would have it. Not necessarily right here. But we would have it. I mean, we could even run it in here. Also, as well, absolutely right as well. I was thinking, there's no doors here. There are doors here. Oh, obviously these are all cabled in. So, I mean, if you want to protect the hold, then you can do, and you can, but then you can't, like, have anything. You'd have to, like, have it so that all that stuff's, like, feeding out. Which, to be fair, we could move that around and stuff and have it so that we can close it. The recommendation here was so that we didn't have crates floating out again, which is a solid one. Whether I'd remember to do all of that or not is a whole other thing. But we could move this. We could, like, chop this all up, move this out. And again, I'm kind of thinking we don't need this stuff down here. And was that the right way around? I was doing that. Oh. That way around is going? I think it doesn't matter really, does it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Okay. I think that one goes into here, pumps it into there, and then this one goes out into here. Agreed. I don't think any of that is really needed. Not on the big scale, and not with bio. Because presumably we'll get oil. Presumably. Yeah. I don't know. Again, if you haven't been aware already, I am someone who likes to overthink. I am someone who likes to, like, perfect things. If you want to see a clear example of that, go to my channel, go to my playlists, find the Satisfactory playthrough that we did. It was like a live playthrough. You'll see the amount of times I've chopped and changed things because I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And then I'm like, actually, I think I need to, like, figure out what I'm doing with this petrol tank, but I think we could put the saboteur, like, here. We could have it all running quite well. Let me turn off all these tasks as well. The question is, can we afford to build a saboteur? Like, I don't think we would have enough for the parts. But basically, we could then only need one at the platform. We could repair one. We don't need to build the other one. So maybe more something for when we come back. But pretty sure. Missing parts to queue. I'm not sure if it will be able to build all that, but hey ho. I guess the thinking here is that we can then run. Like I said, this would be much easier if you could just store CO2. You can't store it. So water, carbon dioxide, and electricity, we could just have it go straight in and then have methane and oxygen tanks ready to, like, and have that stored. And then while we're driving the boat around, it's just doing it. Like, it's all natural, which is the cool thing. The problem is, how much energy does it take? We haven't actually seen that yet with this. We don't actually know how much energy these takes. But anyway, let's focus on bringing power. Let's get some plastic, and we can probably, should we pick up some of this? Let's some like bioregulator stuff in here. Let's focus on chucking some of this in there. We got some titanium. That's great. Our new precious resource. I'm gonna split, take some of that, and we'll split. What we'll do is we'll chuck that in there. I'll chuck aluminium and gold in there. We have silicon, copper. What are you afraid? There we go. Right, we got some of those. It is actually being made, so we do actually have enough resources to do it. What we're going to do, you're going to be watching this Thursday premiere, which I'm recording on Thursday, and I'm hoping I'll get this episode done and recorded and up and ready for you guys to see it. Cutting it fine. It's been a very busy week. I am an accountant by trade, and it was like the UK budget, and I've had to be doing other, like, content stuff on a more business side of things, and for my company that I run. So it's been a busy week. Plus games like Hail to the Rainbow and stuff like that come out and stuff. So I'm trying to juggle everything. It's been I'm a little bit stressed. But yeah, what I'm planning is that on Friday we will be doing a live of this. So I'll be able to, like, actually ask you guys questions and get input directly live in the chat for that one special episode. But for this one, I'm kind of just asking you out in the ether, but obviously you guys can't actually respond to me right now. But I think this is a good position for it because we can plug electricity. I mean, again, it would mean we can't really... There's no power here. I do like the idea of being able to close this door. I think that is something we're going to work towards. Can we do it now? Probably not. But I do like the idea that we can literally... Oh, I don't have the... Let's... Should we try it? I don't think I've got enough stuff to really... I don't even have the containers to do it, but we could, like, mess around with hooking it up. We could literally have that. It's not going to be neat. You've literally got that there as well. And then we'd have power there, like that. So technically, it doesn't look neat at all. If anything... Maybe we actually drag that down. That's ever so slightly neater. But it's still cables everywhere. But is what it is. And then we need an oxygen and a methane tank. Someone said as well, Typhoons have 2 sockets. I haven't built a Typhoon yet, I don't think. So, and someone did suggest having Typhoons up on the ceiling. So then it acts like a mast of some sorts. Again, I think I'm going to go with the recommendation that having Typhoons is not a great idea because they cost a lot when they do break down. Solar panels are OP. And I would actually, for balance, like to see in the future solar panels do degrade over time. I think it doesn't make sense that they don't. Solar panels in real life do get dirty and stuff like that, so it would kind of make sense that they do need that. So I don't know. Obviously in terms of like space, this is pretty crowded now. We could have our like oxygen tower just we can actually just have a horizontal oxygen tower. I'm trying to think where you'd have it that's like not superimposing. And I guess this is where we were going to have it before. Doesn't affect the wind or anything either. So you could have that there. And I guess even if you just had one for now. Methane tank we could have just opposite here. And can we even hang them? Could we hang them? Providing there was no cable in the way. Could you hang them? No. No, I think they're too... You could have them hanging off the wall, though. And again, if we put one there... I don't think they can actually go inside, can they? They're too... I can't quite see, because you can't, like, place it and look up. But I think they're too tall. So, I think maybe for simplicity's sake, we would have them next to each other. Is that power cable? Oh, yeah, that would be fine. And I guess... Let me pick these up. They're going to be fun to play with. If we built a few of these... And... we can add missing parts to queue. Build. Oh, no. No. Build that one. And then the oxygen tower. I think that's probably fine, actually. Clear that. I should make those. I wanted to spend those items. Guess it's just a little bit too far. What do we need? Filtering connection alloy. Right. We might as well. I'm invested now. I'm just gonna... Oh, I'm so chunky right now. Is that not? What are we missing? Connector ports. Is that what we're actually... Oh no, we can make connector ports. What's this one missing? What does this one need? More storage cylinders as well. Which I think we could... Storage cylinder, we need rubber. We could build... Oh, we actually need 4 of them and 4 alloy meshes. It's an alloy mesh. Is that what we're missing? That might be what we're missing. Is it 2 of those? Okay, let me wipe my storage cylinders here, because we could have storage cylinders being built 2, 3, 4. We are missing the titanium for the other advanced alloy mesh. But I think we will get that over time. I think what we'll do is we'll put advanced alloy mesh as a thing to try as well. That's all fine there. Let's just grab a little bit more plastic. And like I said, technically methane would work. I love how there's 4 for oxygen and only that for 1 for methane. Right, let's focus on extending the bridge. So what I'm thinking is, we've got loads of stuff here that we can break down. What I'm thinking is that we can probably be in the optimal word here. We go to the very top. Bungee off, basically. Without dying. Is this the... Where's that boat? Boat's this way, isn't it? Oh, no, you stay there. It's slightly dangerous. This is definitely... Last time I was like, oh, that's more than 20 feet. And then I just fell and smacked into the floor. But I'm pretty sure I should survive this. We'll see. We've got health. Apparently not. Apparently not. Is it just... That's... I guess the 20 meters really extends. Okay. I'm really overweight here. We hadn't built the connector ports yet. Okay, that's where we were. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We know what we're doing with that anyway. Let's pop all those back in there. So we know what we're doing with that. And we know that we want 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. We can leave that for now. Never mind. Right. Okay, so maybe that isn't the way to go. I really just thought it would be fine. Yeah, we do have the flamethrower. Just to check. Yeah, it is like... Okay, it is like... in the first one. I think it would be cool to have the option to be able to have the weapon wheel and switch. Right. What we're going to do instead is the boring way. At least I know I can't bungee jump, basically, off of this at all. Oh, you can't put those there at all either. Okay, well, technically... Would I die from this height? Right, wait. There we go. There we go. It is a little bit taut. But I don't think it's going to snap. I don't think. I guess there's no real nice way to bring this up further other than just carrying it up. See, there is like a little... Huh. Like a little... Oh. Oh. There we go. Do that. Got a few little bits there. Scrap that. And that as well. I mean, it'll cost a few more resources, but we can just wrap this up nicely, I think. We can just literally like just pop this. Okay. Then we should be able to run it. Yeah, we might want a power supply option here anyway. So we can drag that. If we jump the balcony, again, all this stuff will eventually be chopped. And literally just pop that there. There we go. Okay. Loads of materials here we can chop as well. And we can pop that there. Pop that there, switch on. Let there be light. There we go. Should we heal as well? And chop this up. We've got a few little pouches here. That's all. Chop while we're here too. Get that all sorted. It's all good. There we go. Get that all charged. And this should be just a simple... There we go. Okay. I was expecting more like mechanical whirring and like noise and fanfare, but I think I'm going to back up. Can I shoot him while plugged in? No. No. I think I shot myself there, but kept myself alive somewhat. What I keep forgetting to do is connect to the rifle. Oh. Oh, the thing's exploded. That's fun. That's fun. Oh. Oh, wow. He really got me in there. Okay. There we go. Did that body fall on the roof? I'm guessing so. they hit each other? It's quite a few. Actually, quite a few. Very low health there. It's all good. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, that one's dead. That's cool. Kind of like just getting them when their back's turned, really. It's a little bit cowardly, but... what I want is I want them all here so I can chop them all up. Here we go. I think one fell on the roof, right? I'm really hoping so. What's going on there? Okay. Oh wait, did I not kill? There was only 3. Oh, he's moving. Kind of don't want him to fall off. I want his innards. I want your innards, boy. Do you think he's Laser Boy or? There's another roller up on the roof as well. I think he's actually stuck. Like he won't. I'm definitely not holding them for long enough either. I don't want it to fall. He seems like a... oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like the bridge is like a magical thing, apparently. There's a Laser Boy. Laser Bob, even. This is Roller Boy. Okay, we're getting... all of these guys drop 2 high-tech scrap. That is the potential for titanium each time. Very happy with this. That can still go on the gun. I get no. Okay, doesn't like this like second cable. That's fine. Wait. There we go. Are you guys enjoying the more action-packed episode so far? I was thinking, normally the first 30 minutes of my episode is me sorting out shit, and is not me doing anything. The common thing is when people come into the premieres and they're like, oh no, I didn't realize it started. Like 30 minutes late or whatever. And everyone's like, yeah, he didn't miss much. He's just been like organizing shit. So, yeah, we've done stuff this time. So if you are late and you're watching this live, apologies. Let's grab this as well. Nope, there we go. It will definitely... oh, come on. I didn't even move then. What's I not liking about this? Wait, what? I thought it was just a thing in the ocean. I'm actually just standing still here. There we go. Wait, is it this? Maybe that's interfering. So I don't know why it would be interfering. Wait, what? Like some sort of magnetic thing or something going on with it. Can we move this? Oh no, we can't. We can't move it. I think because it was sitting on some scrap, it was like, I don't know. How bizarre. Shall I try the standing on top method like we do with a shot? I can't actually stand on it. What? There we go. Oh, there we go. What is going on? I would say there aren't many bugs in this game, but then there's little bits like this where you're like, what is going on right now? But there we go. Whatever gets us the loot. That's the main thing. That is the main thing. I think we'll absorb that. There's a little robot down here. I don't want him to fall. Everyone was quite surprised that I let this one robot drop in the end of the last episode. At the tower. But I was like, that's just so far to jump down and come back up. Trying to respect your all of your guys' time and patience. I was like, they will not be happy. Maybe I read the room wrong. Right, what we'll do is we'll just hold E quick, and we'll just run around, grab any little bits and stuff here, that as well, grab all of that. I'll come back and store all the main stuff up, but if I'm coming back anyway, we might as well just come and dump all this in the ship. Down we go. It should give us the materials we need as well, technically. Pop that in there. And we'll also chuck that in there. And we've got a mirror as well. There we go. 2 of those. Are they separate? Are they different? Oh, they're different sizes. Okay. Wait, are they? Oh, they're like small, medium, large. Okay, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. What I want to know is if we connect to the Oni cell, I'm going to charge that up. Great. And does that retain its charge? It does retain its charge, right. And in this one, we're gonna do the petrol max. You can see that fill. Does this have the same effect, like when it's plugged in to the flamethrower? Does even more, or does it just give the flamethrower more reserves? Technically, we can connect the flamethrower. We can charge the flamethrower up as well. Oh, it's quite cool though with the little fire thing. Ooh. Oh, it's like a bit more of like a ball of fire. Because there might be nests. There might be nests. I think we're going to have the sniper anyway. I just want these like topped up so we can use them. There we go. Okay. That's all good. That has made all of those. So I can't remember what all the little bits were we needed. I'm just going to bring everything. And we can let them build and then drop the stuff back in the box. That should be everything. What are you missing? Connector ports times 2. We need 4 connector ports. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. We'll just stand here for a sec. Do that. Also, don't really want... I think remove the tar. We'll remove all these because, to be honest, I think I'm gonna, when I come back, I'm gonna remove a lot of them anyway. I think I've had like a clearer conscience of what I want. What we want to do. That's that one. There we go. There we go. Right. So we can put the rest of this all in there. That's fine. And we can get some of the gas pipes. There we go. And like I said, this probably isn't going to look pretty. This is why we don't have enough energy and we're literally going to like... Oh, there's probably slugs at the end of the thing, isn't it? Oh, they die before they even come up. I think I'm killing them in the water. Oh, there's another angel. There was a fourth one. Ah. Okay, buddy. Okay. The water texture is really messing around here. Okay. Kind of nice being able to just get free bio stuff just by looking in their direction. It just floats up, pierces right through the water. You stand on this? Can we climb up? Can we climb up? No. Okay. Right, these are both built while I was playing around with that. So... that goes there. This one goes there. And so it holds 9,000 and 6,000. And... oh, it doesn't tell you what they... I can't remember. I thought they needed more than that, though. So I thought you'd want, like, to store a couple, but... at least that does that, at least, which is cool. We would want this on, wouldn't we? Oh, we should probably go for the shark. It doesn't remember the keybind though. I just want whatever is in there to go there. Connect to rifle. Found my inventory for 1 second and he's gone. Kind of don't want to jump in the water with him potentially being here. He just despawned. Like some people were saying as well, like, interesting what the... was it like the codex, I guess you could call it? Said about the shark, that it guards, it's there in places of like importance, where it's like patrolling high security areas. Someone was like, I feel like whenever we kill a shark, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, there he is. Oh boy, right. I'm gonna do it here because it's kind of cheating because he doesn't need to actually hurt our boat then. can destroy that platform all you want, buddy. Oh, he's doing the whole I'm still alive thing. Stop wriggling. Feels worse because it feels like I'm now sawing him while he's still alive in his dying moments. But okay, low in power. I mean, there could be, couldn't there? There could be stuff down there. It's how deep do you go, really? How deep do you want to check? What's in here? What's in here? Ah! Look at this! Yeah! Look at that. I'm gonna use these little pods while I've that is quite nicely hidden, to be fair. Yeah, like there could be even more of that further down, you know. But yeah, I'm not sure, going back to the codex and the shark, I'm not sure if it just means like, you know, you'll see them out and about in the sea, but they're normally just going to be around POIs. Or if it's a case of you see a shark, kill it, and maybe go for a swim. See what's around. Maybe with max depth skill though. Cool little secret base though. Very cool. The other ones are concrete, I think, so we can check that one as well maybe. But interesting. That's a nice little find. Let's save. Yeah, it would be really nice to have like a like you could press and hold on your middle mouse button and it opens up a radial menu, and that radial menu then lets you switch between your weapons, and you don't have to, and even you could Q and E and switch between like you know, lets you hot swap your weapons basically. Because I think it's kind of a punishment in itself, not a punishment, but you know, you're making a decision to carry it with you in the first place. So I think in that instance, it's something that I think, you know, you should probably, I think you're like entitled to it, but you know, kind of sacrificing a little bit of your storage side of things. Oh, we actually had loads of connectors in that box. That's, I mean, connectors we use for a lot of it anyway. So with this, if we turn this on, $60. Is that a lot? How much does this use? That uses 3. That uses 60. Obviously, I think it's making that sound not because of the mix of water, but because it's like turning on and off because it's full. Like you let that go down a little bit. Switch it back on. I don't know. Salt water output. Salt water. Is it because that one's an equalize? Oh, no. I think that's why. Okay, I think that's why. So... Okay, turn off. You are annoying me. Right, let's put... I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. I'm low-key worried it's just gonna drain my entire system, but... That's a tiny amount of methane. Oh, because we're not getting anything from the carbon dioxide. So it is running. It will do oxygen just based off of water. They're still using the full... So you're actually losing efficiency. Because it still costs the same amount of electricity. We're just not making any methane at the same time. The boat has to be running for that to be going. Okay. Let me, I'm gonna attempt. That's salt water. That's fine. And then... We did kind of want to change this anyway, didn't we? Am I, like, just picking too many things to do right now? Maybe. This is step one of being able to have the doors being able to close. To be fair, I don't think that's a terrible thing to have that as a power outlet in case we want that. That's fine. Oh. Let's charge that up. I know, I'm such a tease as well because I've put the bridge across. We've killed some enemies, and now I'm like, hang on a minute, let's redesign the whole base. I am aware. I'm sorry, guys. Hope you are still enjoying this. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like my my attention, my focus really needs to be like, all right, are we doing this now or not? Again, I'll leave that there because we might open the door and just plug it in as and when, but I don't think we need that there, if I'm honest. I don't think it's going to be needed. And then... should result in a cleaner system as well, like easier system. I do wish we could move the petrol. Like the petrol upstairs, right? Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. This will be worth it in the long run. This is going to be, like, good stuff. I think. I don't even think we'd make a small electric generator again. I don't think we need to. I put a petrol tank in here? These don't have doors, do they? No. You literally have a little petrol tank. Like here. It could work. It could work. Got a diesel tank out there. Don't know how many petrol tanks we'll want, but what we'll do is we will pump it in. There we go. We'll empty that tank and we can get rid of it. All of this can go. A little bit of a change. Got all that, that's fine. But technically, it's only episode 13. We managed to do that. There you go. For those that requested it. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna like just ram me in there then. How much were the super boosters? They were quite expensive, weren't they? Because they needed power cores. And power cores also need titanium. We've got quite a bit of titanium though now. We're doing quite well with that. Right, that's that. Reel this in. I think this is going to be better. I don't know. I think this will be better. Like, we can literally put a little water thing there. And then what I'm thinking is with this, we pop that in there like that, and this one can then have a little thing above it, like that. And that one goes in there. And then fresh water? Is that, which one's which? Fresh water goes into this outtake. And then this is the salt water one, which we can literally, we will pin it so it's nice and neat. We'll have that one there, like that. And we will have that one, and that will run across, but into its own one. Like that. And then maybe just drag that down into there. Right, and then this, that's the only thing, there's no like power outside. The powers are inside the doors. So I think what we'll do, because we've got to like make this neater anyway, is, and we already made this loop. Does this loop even, I don't even know what's going on there. Yeah, that goes to there. That's fine. That plugs in there. Not a problem. Basically gives us an extension cable. Not a problem. Yeah. I don't think we need this one. Because, yeah, we have one there, but what will happen is with this one, we can literally just drag that. And a bit like what we've done with the salt water one. I just pop it there. Oh. Okay. Okay. on the top. And then we grab this one. We can make it a bit more neater. There we go. Again, still calling for like being able to put clamps on so that you can actually like make this a lot more tidier. And then we'll have our ceiling one. Boom. I can literally run to there. And down. And then this one can literally run. Probably put it over here. You could hide it under the lights, but not much point in that. I think you can put that one there. Like that. Okay. So we can turn that on. To have a pump. So it should. I don't know if I've done all that for no reason whatsoever. But it should be that this goes here. And we put one here. Again, just to make it really neat. You tell I'm really overthinking this and really like everything to be nice and OCD there. But there we go. I think they all read salt water now. So let's see. Not gonna lie, I think it just does it. I think it just does it. Obviously, it's filling up with water now. I think that is just the pump, isn't it? That's just it. It does that because it's pumping water up. Do you not get that noise at all? Because that sounds like that's the motor pumping up water, and now it's done. That took us a whole day to do that. It's nighttime again. But yeah, and this is quite expensive. However, we do have power. I'm trying to think, like, are we bringing in 60 watt? Maybe we do need some more solar panels or typhoons or something. Anyway, should we actually get on and do some exploring? That might be good, mightn't it? Let's get this net quick. Ugh. At least though, when we're driving around, we will have some storage, which is good. Oh, I want to get all that in there as well. So let's take all of that. Let's drop it back. Oh, no, drop it back. There we go. And let's pop all of that in there. We'll dump those in there as well. And we will put that in there. We actually, like, I think, up a little bit on some of that stuff, which is fun. And again, if we need more CO2, we can do, because we've now got a tank with some petrol. We can build a large generator. They don't really say how much you get. We can even generate oxygen. Though I don't think we'll ever need that because we've got the saboteur. So that turns electric into oxygen. I think, if anything, we would build one of these. But yeah, not 100% sure on that yet, where that would go. But yeah, let's go have an explore. What's our inventory like? Ooh, half our inventory is just filled with random crap. Everything weighs so much. This one is going to be us using clearing out the enemies anyway. So if anything, I'm going to be on a sniper duty first of all. All right, what's that noise? Makes it sound like there's a freaking angel or something attacking us. Is that, oh, that's because the laser boys and, sorry, roller boy and laser bob. does bother me that the bolt action is on the left-hand side, but it makes sense for the animation, I guess. The bolty's normally on the outside of the gun. Okay, one down. It's quite nice because I don't think they can attack us from here. Don't think he can get up either. There's another power socket there as well. Come on, buddy. Come on. Another one up there as well. Okay. Got the slime there as well. Love that. Like he's trying to get up the stairs. Laser Bob, where are you? Alright, should we save just in case? Hello. Okay, loads of goo in that one. This is more the navigation tower now, isn't it, this bit? Yeah. This is the bit that we're going to want to have a cable there. Do that. And that. That's fine. Whole freaking facility here. Massive. Wonder what these are as well. I mean, we got some oxygen tanks here as well. Look at that. Ah, that's cool. We can nick them. Saves us by like getting the materials. Hey, buddy. They don't want to play nice. They want me to like. Actually, they don't want me playing dirty. They want a fair fight. Whereas I'm like, no, let's not do that. I don't want to drop down and he'd be waiting there because he's the laser one. He's a danger. Oh, he is actually disintegrating. Like they slowly disappear until you can't see them anymore. I mean, the easiest thing they can do to like make that kind of stuff easier is just to have it so that if you lose the progress... Oh, do we not have any more? Okay. If you lose the progress of the the grind. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it just remembers. So much stuff to chop up here, though. Oh, we just don't have enough yet. Okay. All the materials in the water as well, where all the leeches are spawning but just dying. There's another like platform thing here. Oh wait, he's no, it can swim. Oh no. Yeah, we'll come back here. Oh my god. That is the last place I want to be. Oh my god. No. What's this little guy doing? I do not want the laser bob on my ship. He can't get out though, can he? He can't get out of the water. Hey, buddy. Remember, you brought this on yourself. You came down to fight me. Okay. He does. He drops little ones, doesn't he? Oh, I don't have enough power. Okay. That was really not... Is that a T-ball floating out there in the water? I was really not prepared for him to be out in the water with me, and then for me to fall. Luckily, I didn't die. I was like, I had to move last minute because I was like, if I land here, I'm gonna die. At least in the water, I'll be alive. But then the downside is I'm swimming with Laser Bob. I was wondering why the combat music was there, and I was like, wait, he's not there anymore. He's obviously just rolled himself off. Okay. Well, that's good. You know, not for Laser Bob, but that's good for us. That's done. We can feed him there. Job done. I'm just gonna put sniper back. It's very expensive. I'm not gonna be. No, I'm not spending. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend titanium. I'm not gonna spend titanium on those. I was umming and ahhing then, but I was like, no, I'm not. I know we could farm some sharks and stuff, but no. Right, let's keep exploring. Let's connect the power up now. I thought we'd go to the oil. We're still not gone to the oil place yet. Dun, 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 dun. This is quite a big facility. And one that I kind of don't think we're even meant to be here yet. Not that there's really like a, oh, you have to go here or... Oh, wow, okay. So you can't just... We can't build on the bridge. Huh. And they know that. That's why they've done it. How short are we? It's like 25 meters. I guess because it's a movable object. Can't attach anything to it because it would break it, obviously. Well, in that case, we will have to build our own solar. I don't think it's got its own solar, does it? Normally the navigation stations have their own power. They're just like broken. I'm guessing this one doesn't. That's all locked as well. Lots to explore here when we do get power back on. Buddy there. Little guitar. A chair in the corner. It's cool. Art. Okay. Okay, so he rolled here and he just rolled off and was like, I'm coming for you. That's basically what he did. He was like, I'm not going to sit here and let you snipe me. Okay, is that meant to be... Is this meant to be a ledge that's just broken? Also got the elevator. Elevator is not powered. Because the facility isn't powered. On this side. And... a little shelter there. Okay. Okay. Might as well while I'm here. Just chop this up quick. So I'm thinking... I'm going to think out loud here rather than speed this up. Yeah, I'm thinking we build a... Could build a recycler here, I guess. But yeah, I'm thinking we grind up some of the materials. We build like maybe 2 of the solar... I mean, maybe even just 1 solar panel and a battery. Like, build both of those. We don't want to go down there yet. Build both of those, get those done. And then... because we're going to have to generate the navigation beacon anyway. And I'm kind of thinking we set that up, but I think we come back. Like we've got a lot of the stuff in the place here. I think our main objective is to find oil. I think so we can get enough CO2. Look, I think where is nice and clear? I think here would work pretty well. A load of stuff here to move out of the way and things. Loads of stuff to like scrap. Let's build one Luma Max here. And one battery. And we can build the battery. I can kind of go wherever really, can't it? But we can put the battery. Put a battery there. That's fine. Okay. And then we build a fabricator that I can just destroy. It's not the end of the world. I am now hearing it that how do we build a fabricator if we don't have electricity anyway? Same with the recycler. We have a tiny little model. We have a tiny little bubble. Could that get us started? Maybe. I don't think that would last a lot. Okay. Alright, let's get that. Just build that there. And you then have a recycler. And you literally just have that there. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to chop up as much of the stuff, get that all done, and then make some parts. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so that is most. I think that is also that. I think it'll be quicker to take the elevator. I think that was most of the scrap up there on that platform. And we can deposit that all in there. Those in there. We're gonna have loads more memories now, which is good as well. We're finding loads of that stuff. We basically want to say that we want one whole panel. I guess, like I said, we've got some stuff, so we can kind of see, like, we want 2 solar cells. Do we have those? Oh. We just want 2 solar cells. Can we, like, make this so it's named? Okay. One, I think it's one. I wish I didn't make it blurred, but one, we'll just carry the connector ports because we're going to need those anyway. We need alloy frames. which we've got 3. So that's enough for the recycler. We're going to need more alloy frames for the Lumamax and the fabricator. We need 2 logic trip chips, which we will need to make. And we need, is it 1 display screen? I think. 3 logic chips, magnetic coil. We don't have that either. And battery cell. Need another one. Okay. So we can kind of say we want wait, we do have logic chips? Yes, we do. Ah, logic chips. Let's have more battery cells, optical lenses, which we can put optical lenses in here. That pretty much means we just need, I think it's 5 alloy frames and a magnetic coil. So, magnetic coil. Then build 5. I think that's enough for what we need up there. That's fine. Level 22? Yeah, we go. Get some more points as well. It's almost 1,000 XP. 846 XP. I need to empty this more often, don't I? J, and then J, J, J. Press J there. We press J there. I'm gonna want to take some of that out, and then the foods. These are actually getting full, to be fair. Let's go in there. Let's go in there. And then obviously titanium, we've got quite a few of that now, which is really nice. And I think we're just full on the copper, that's why the copper's there. Not so much of that. Cool if you could recycle some materials down into others, I guess, but yeah. I'm just gonna stick that in there. Because we'll be able to get, yeah, we'll be able to get like all the little bits and stuff that we need. We will take some plastic. Take some iron. And yeah, I guess take some copper, I guess. We've got 15 of each then. Pick these bits up. And that should mean that this this thing will be self-sufficient on at least one panel. We can always then make a second Lumamax panel and stuff like that if we need to. We'll have a panel, battery. Obviously it's not sunny at the moment, so it won't actually generate any power, but we'll have some. It's a shame. Shame we can't like connect it any other way. But I think the gap is across the water is still the same. I was thinking, oh, maybe we could, look how many there are. I was thinking maybe we could put one over to there and bring it up, but they've purposefully done it so that it isn't like that. No, I brought enough alloy. Oh, did I not bring enough alloy frames? Okay. Okay. Let's find there. And I guess we will want to build one of these. So we'll just build it like that, there, and we can add missing parts to the queue. We can actually build those while we go, so that's not a problem. Okay. That's okay. And then with this one, we can then... Oh, this one is actually quite easy because we can actually just say, well, that is... that can go in there. It does power everything. On its own as well. And it's charging. So even just one on its own, 8 kilowatts, that's enough on its own just to get it going. We can get a second one so that we're happy with that. And by that, we can literally just say we want... Just add more parts to queue. We'll just do that. That's absolutely fine. We have power. Probably not enough to charge ourselves, so that's going to be... We probably are going to use the recycler to chuck stuff in on this one because we're going to use so much more power. Yeah, so much more power. We don't have a cable. Can I bring a fuel cable? No, one sec. Flamethrower. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Where you going? Where you going? Barbecue time. Oh, it's got the range. Okay. So much better. This actually is a flamethrower, like you can just see it throwing the fire. Okay. Why are you picking up? There we go. Okay. turn that on. We still need to power this down, so we're still gonna come down here into there. That should power that. Yep, that's on. Oh, we can leave that open now. Leave that open. Moses authorization required. Huh. Oh shit. I didn't even think that. Wait, there wasn't a Pico terminal here, was there? Which is unusual. Wait, let's go up to the roof. Let's see. I'm gonna have to get right click, add action bar. A little bit clunky. Okay. Can you start wandering off? So this is actually a bigger one because there are like several. We don't actually have enough parts. It's all basic stuff. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me chop all this up quick. Okay. So we actually can't get in there, which I think is going to be a suggestion that we then come back here. It was my feeling that this was maybe somewhere we're not meant to come now. And I think that's just confirmed it, to be honest. Still tempted to, like, repair these, because then we can break them down and bring them with us. But still, a lot of mysteries. A lot of mysteries still in this location. That up. Oh. Ow. Oh no. Oh no, my power. My power's super low. Drop. It's not really a lot there. Okay. We'll come back here and chop all this up later. That's not a problem. Oh, is it? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's on. Pull these bits up, that's fine. Oh, there's a grate there. We'll have a look at that. Okay. So we're just on that other side now. Oh, that's the underneath bit. Okay. Okay. Can we open this? No. Can we open this? Looks... No. Okay. So what we can do is we can... somehow... It's not going to work, is it? No. Nope. go. There we go. Cool. Oh. I actually don't have the power or anything to chop this up right now. Oh. Better way. Okay, maybe that will be the one thing we chop. Everything else I'm just gonna chuck out here and we can get it later. Is there no... It's the Moses thing, okay. It's a little cubby hole. Okay, and funnily enough, there's no actual way up either. This is like a... That does work now. Please no. No shark. Please no shark. Please no shark. I don't know why there are sweethearts in the water. I do not want to know. Okay. Anything interesting here? So we could park here next time if we want to as well. I don't know if it makes too much of a difference. I guess now you could have a power cable running up here and power this side of the facility, and you don't need to have that side. You know what I mean? Like we can run the power up this way now if we wanted to. So that's an option. The main reason I'm here though is I just want to double check. There might be some more like secret bits that we haven't come across yet, which I'm fine with. That's we're gonna clear it all out here anyway. Believe me, don't worry about that. At some point, we've already been in there. That's where the guitar was. Turn the power on here now. That's where we just were. Okay. There is like a little little guy there. Stuff, but nothing groundbreaking. That's fine, we can get that. I don't have a lot of power. I don't think that was not too bad. Yeah, we've got a decent little chunk of stuff here though. It is generating power. That's fun. I think what we're gonna do is just grab some of this stuff quick as well. This is all there. Leave those all there. I mean, at least we've sorted this. Yeah, there's no Pico terminal. Like before, it was like there's a Pico terminal and you can access it. We get Moses authorization. We get it from somewhere else. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. What I want to see is how much... Oh, one sec. We need to go back to the boat, or do we have stuff here? Because we need to repair this. We need 1 polyurethane and iron. We need some aluminium as well. Alright, bear with me for a sec. Okay. Need polyurethane, 2 titanium, and 4 aluminium. I think we repair them, break them down, and bring them with us. Come on. Might have some stuff in there. That. These in precious cargo. That. Connectors and cells we can put in there. Some bio light. We want to keep some of that for generation stuff. Then I want some titanium. Was it some aluminium, wasn't it? Okay. Do that quick, and then we gotta keep moving. We gotta go to our next place. Probably head to the oil rig. I think this isn't going to be wasted. I think we're going to have to come back here, and then we'll have infrastructure here already, ready to go. But yeah, I think next time we can dock at the other place. We can dock over there. Drag a cable up. There is oxygen in it. Definitely not going to be running an oxygen cable though. I mean, we'll just accept the wasted oxygen. You can see the moon moving over there. Is this one where we want to jump off? Probably not. I like them being neat. That's my only problem. This is not neat. Because again, you can't carry it up. I guess can we do that? We actually don't have enough, but I'm just thinking if you did have one there, and we need some iron. We actually don't have any iron, but potential with that. Does that break when we go through? Or does it just clip through it? Just clips through. Okay. Groundworks there. Actually, no, we can call it anyway. But yeah, let's thinking we could set it up so that there's power ready to go and stuff, but yeah. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. That will fill with power over time. I guess during the day it's using it, but not the end of the world. All good. it's important to still have the facility powered. And we'll take this. We'll get these items back. Because like I said, once it's 100% durability, you get the whole thing. Okay. Well, at least we know this shark. At least we know. I should be able to just... Oh, there was this guy, wasn't there? Hold on. I did say I'd come back to check this out, and we didn't. I was too busy getting... Come here, buddy. Here we go. I say it quite nicely, and then like don't want you to fall, because I'm about to grind you up into pieces. Right, let's... Ow. Ow. I will look at you menacingly. Let me up. There we go. What you get? That's what you get. Okay. Okay. So, let's pop those in there. Let's pop that in there. At least for now, I don't think it does any harm. Building one of those here. Again, we can get rid of it later. And maybe one of those here. We can still get the access we need. And basically the gas cables. We'll run it like that. This won't be very neat. But I guess with this one, you just have a second gas cable. And again, I will tidy these. I'll put the gas cables like we've done with the electric. I'll tag them in and everything like that. But I think for now, not too concerned. The methane one will have to share. But yeah, we've got all these freaking... We've got 25 enhancement points. Tasks. Remove. That's all good. Goes in there. That one's almost done. Hey, that up. There we go. Oh, it takes a while, doesn't it? Right at the bottom of the set. Not the best of like placements by any means, but I'm just thinking we can store, what is it, 18,000 liters of oxygen, and we'll have 12,000 liters of methane. Methane. Oh, I don't know. As an English person, what I'm meant to be saying. It's like someone said I was like saying elevator. I do say elevator. I have I guess some Americanisms that I have, so yeah, I say things a bit weirdly sometimes. For an English person anyway. Right. That's fine. Let's, as we were then. As we were. Oh, no, not going there. Right. Unanchor. So I need to charge myself up as well. It's a cool place. Just here too early. I wish it kind of says that at the beginning. I mean, I kind of had a feeling we were here too early, but like going somewhere where it's called the Last Listener, and it's like weird, the Last Caretaker. Like, there's something in that, but that's real good. We can shut that for safety. Like I said, bare bones is kind of done at this place at least. There we go. We can kind of navigate around. Kind of got to keep an eye on power drain. And I think it is. It's hungry, isn't it? I'm not one for electrics. Like, what is 5,000? I mean, are we getting... Oh, we are getting a tiny bit of methane now. It is working. These are actually filling quite quick, to be fair. Drawing 60 kilowatts. And we're getting 60 kilowatts just from this right-hand side. Just for like... So 2 of these... That one's only getting 6... Oh, are they blocking each other? No. These are getting 16. Oh my god. Okay, so these give 8 kilowatts each. Optimal. That one's saying 60 because it's drawing it from the boat, which is drawing it from the power cells. Oh god, I need to make sure I'm steering still as well. I'm not really looking. There we go. Let's go this way. So if we say we've got 16 on each, we've got 32 kilowatts on the front of the boat. We've got a little bit at the back, and we've got a little bit on the top. This Saboteur thing is expensive. Very expensive. 60 kilowatts is huge. We could solve that to some degree by... We need 7.5, wouldn't we? 8 into 60. If each solar panel gives 8 kilowatts at optimal kind of burn as well, or drain, or whatever you want to call it, then yeah, we're looking at 7.5. We'd want at least 2 more solar panels. The boat is getting crowded. Like, that's not like, the boat is getting very crowded right now. That. I mean, logic, magnetic coil, and frames. I don't think we have the logics, do we? I think actually, yeah, we just build what's here, don't we? Should just build those automatically. It's cool though. These are filling up. The oxygen is really quick to fill. Methane's expensive, and the 60 kilowatts doesn't change whether we're drawing like whether we're drawing a little bit, or like if we were just say oxygen was full. As far as I'm aware, it draws the full power regardless. Like it really doesn't care. Interesting. There we go. One of our panels is being made. Are we clear? Are we going to bang into anything? There is Nomad's Tower that we sailed past before. Yeah, the last listener. Okay. So yeah, if I just course correct ever so slightly, like that, that should mean we'll miss most of the stuff. Diesel is running low, to be honest. Not sure if we want the fast speed. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, these drain more, don't they? But they let us go faster. Does that give us more CO2? Don't know. We were ready for the expansion, to be fair. Now these both give us 24. We should be a lot better. Like, it won't drain from the batteries as much. I think we're still going to be negative. I think we'll still be going, especially while we're driving. Yeah, obviously we're going to lose the diesel in a sec. Yeah. That is just... Yeah, it's just gonna go. So many, like, POIs to go and see as well. What's it connected to? Oh, it's connected to this. Okay. Don't spin me. Don't spin me. It's not what we like. Okay. As a kind of experiment, it doesn't look like he's guarding anything. Can you imagine if there were way more sharks here? Like there's like a nest of them or something. But it's just dark. It's just darkness. I think there's nothing here. Like you'd have... Just imagine, they'd have to be rendering so much. You know what I mean? On the off chance that you decide to dive down. Maybe there is like some places where there's a shark and it's like, okay, there is something there. And like I said, it's probably going to be around the POIs. But I think as far as I'm aware, if it's not on the little map as a place of interest, there's nothing there. It's just ocean. And I guess it'll be unlimited ocean. To the point that you are... they'll just let you, like, crush under the pressure rather than, you know, have anything else happen. So... But... Good to know. At least. Not definitive proof, but it's at least something of a check. We checked it out at least to see if that was the case. Sometimes you can't merge stuff together. It's a bit weird. We can put some of these bits in as well. Again, oxygen is actually full on both of these. The methane is so minor. Would it still use it? Like, will it just... It's just... Oh, it's just wasting oxygen, actually, isn't it? I want to see if it's... I think it requires water, doesn't it? It's not going to be like something that works without it. There's another shark. You do spawn back, so you can kind of just hang around, and by the time you've done that, another one will come back. Okay, so the water is required. Oh. So it's kind of just a slow gain thing. I guess we do want to build one of these then. We build one in here. Don't really need to access these ones, do we? So we can kind of just put that there. And then... I don't like how there's water in there. And literally add missing parts to queue. It should auto-build itself, which is fine. I think as well, we do want to plan this, because we are going to bring... Unless we just use the oil platform to create and have it all there. And we don't have to transport oil, do we? We literally just transport fuel, like diesel or petrol. Depending on which one we need. It's getting complex. We do have the spare backup gens as well. It's a good idea, to be fair. There's spare little oxygen ones there as well. To be fair, that too. Waiting for... Oh, there we go. Oh, waiting for the cable. Something getting in the way of it. Let's see here what it basically builds that now. Can we flip it there? No, it really doesn't like it. Nomad's Tower. There we go. Wow, rough seas. Should probably make sure that we're not going to hit a mine, but I'm very trusting with the mines, aren't I? That in there for a sec. Right. Someone did say that, like, the further north you go, the rougher the sea gets. You can see that actually with the waves, like, it is the case. It is the case. And interestingly, the waves do push you off bearing as well. There we go. We should be straight kind of hit now. We go that way. Yeah. Bizarre there was no Pico terminal at the last listener. I'm guessing that's the design decision there. Cool. So electricity, you just... Would we have it pump into gens? Yes, so wasn't it? It'll get shared, doesn't it? You can just have that one go straight into there. We can also... It has two outputs, doesn't it? We ran out of diesel. Plug in two, just in case. I think we ran out of diesel. Yep. So we are on electric only. Which, to be fair... Actually generating electricity. Oh, I think our saboteur finished as well, maybe? Yeah, look how much we've been pushed off track. I just want to aim a little bit to the right. Oh, use a lot of that, but this would then mean that its carbon dioxide output which again is then all fun and games, but so it's getting a bit messy, doesn't it? But that one goes in there, that one goes in there, that one goes in there, like that. Okay, that's still going to be earning a bit of... And I guess it's splitting the methane between the two, because they're equalizing, which is fine. Power that on. That gives a bit of an output, I guess. Wait, what way around is this? Input, isn't it? Petrol input. Electricity output. And what, it won't use electricity? I must admit, I don't understand. Is there something else I'm missing? So does it say it's got 3 liters of... What does it need 3 liters? Oh, it is emptying. Oh, so it needs to be full first, I think, before you can turn it on. I think. I don't know. Not too sure with that. Shut that. Let that do its thing. I thought you just turn it on and it'd be powering. We're almost there. 2 kilometers. Kind of hurts a little bit that some of that oxygen's being wasted. I guess all the oxygen's being wasted at the moment though, because none of it's being like we filled the 2 tanks already. I'm surprised how slow the methane is. And now the generator's not working, so yeah. Not too sure with that one. A little bit of diesel, but yeah. I think it's going to be good for us to get that It's gonna be good for us to get to the oil rig. Okay. Our boat's got so much stuff on it. By the way, guys, if you are watching, you're playing this already, feel free to join the Discord. There'll be a link in the description below as well. I've got a little Last Caretaker channel in there. Feel free to like post any photos or thoughts or things like that. That's a place you can come and chat as well when we're not playing the game itself as well. If you just want to hang out and kind of maybe be part of a community and stuff, more than welcome to join. Just thought I'd say that just in case you didn't know. Let's raise the anchor. And put that in there, and yeah, we've used our 16 liters of diesel. That is gone. That does not last well at all. Maybe there's a point of having the more efficient diesel booster things, like the minimum ones, the little ones. And then, because our speed drops like 20 kilometers now instead of like the 40 odd. So maybe there's a point to that, but this you can see the seas are much rougher up here. Is that by design or by bug? I mean, it does kind of say the waves are 4.3 meters. Like I guess like for me it seems like it is by design. It's just rougher up here. It says 3 liters out of 3 liters. I'm actually really not sure why it's not pumping out. I haven't used one of these normally before. We used another generator, didn't we? This isn't creating petrol, is it? No. You can't even change the input. It is petrol input. Petrol goes in. We have petrol. Petrol goes in. It's coming out. Petrol goes in, and out comes electricity. It seems like it's contextual. Like it's kind of like, yeah, you don't need this because you've got enough electricity, but you've got batteries. Yeah, definitely on the slower, with the waves as well fighting against us and the wind. That's the other thing as well. Wind is 6 meters per second towards us as well. But generates electricity from petrol. That's what we've done. That generates petrol from biomatter and electricity. Generates electricity from petrol. We used one of these. The little one has a little red button you press. This one has the yellow kind of switch, and it's yellow because it's like on standby. I don't know why it's on standby. Oh, I know why it's on standby. Oh, okay. No, I'm an idiot. I figured it out. Yeah, okay. It's because we're trying to get carbon dioxide into methane. It is not methane. It needs to go into the saboteur. Just gonna turn that off for a sec, just in case I get too preoccupied with this. This is wrong. This is the wrong connect. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Put your way. No! Never! Okay. Right. That one. Get rid. Okay. Oh, you can actually just press E. You don't have to drag it. Fun fact. Carbon dioxide. goes into there. That one goes into there. And this one goes into there. Because we're getting more carbon dioxide, is that better? Are they filling up more now? Yes. Okay, yeah. So this is tiny. This is like... Oh, this isn't on either at the moment. If we put this back on, we can kind of measure the difference. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, so we can kind of measure the difference, and you can kind of see that carbon dioxide from the gen somehow. But it just can't, it still calls it oxygen. Oh, it doesn't work while the diesels. Oh, you can't generate it from electricity. Huh. So it does come from diesel, but not from the diesel generator. It comes from the diesel engine. Wonder why you can't have diesel generate CO2. Does CO2 not come off the diesel? That makes sense though. Like, I mean, it works, and I guess as a gen, it gives us 22.7, I think. So I think it's given us 30 kilowatts. Which is cool on its own. Yeah, I think that's the electric engine. That's the diesel engine. Just in case you wondered why we had two funnels. That's why that one's always got the black smoke, so it's diesel. This one's not as dark. Oh my god, I don't want to fall off. That's why. Oh my god. You can actually just press E on that and close the door nicely. Good recommendation. Here we are at what can only be described as the oil rig. There's a shark we're about to run over. But look at that, surrounded by mines. Okay. Really sorry, I don't know what happened. I was literally just filming the outro of the video, which thankfully wasn't too long from this bit, so apologies for the skip. We were out there and I was saying about the mines. I shot a few of the mines, we moored up. And that was it. I was going to say we're going to explore this for the next episode. So I looked over to stop the recording and I was like, oh my god, I haven't been recording. And I had a little heart attack that we'd I hadn't been recording for like an hour or so. But it was literally, for some reason, it just stopped as I was like coming up to the oil rig. So not too sure what happened there. Thankfully, all good. I don't think I really did anything. Like other than just then more up. Oh, and the one thing I did do, which I think we've still got a mine over here, which I can show you, is I'll repeat myself a little bit now. But obviously, you guys didn't hear me because I wasn't recording. I had suggestions to go and grind a mine. I wasn't sure if it was just being a mean comment, like go play with traffic or something. But it turns out that we can't set the mine off as a person. Like you can bump into it, doesn't matter, and you can grind the mine. I don't think it makes much sense to do so. You can shoot it and you can still get scrap. I think you get the same amount of scrap from what I could see as well. But this just lets you, collect it and you can grind it up and do it that way. So that was, I think, the only thing that was like notable, I think, other than me expertly parking, might I add, and getting these to ratchet in. But you see me do that loads of times now. Obviously power is off. There is a ladder there and there's loads of these little flying things, so that's where we're going to leave it. And what I was saying as well is, as this is the end of the episode, obviously thank you so much for hanging out and being here, for supporting. As always, it's been really great. We will be doing a live tomorrow, 8 p.m. So UK time, so the normal time the episodes go out. So yeah, it'd be great to have you there, and I'll be able to have a chat with you guys, and we'll be able to like explore the oil rig together, which I think will be quite nice to do. And if it's not your thing, that episode I'm going to record it in such a way that that episode is still going to be like a good standalone like kind of episode anyway, that you'll still be able to be part of. It'll just be longer, so it might end up being like maybe 3 to 4 hours. So it might be one that, you know, if you're used to the 2-hour one, you can just pause it and watch the other 2 hours later kind of thing. And, you know, you can break it up how you want to as a VOD. It will be available. Don't worry about that. And yeah, for my American viewers, fans, I think it's only Americans that celebrate it, but I believe it's Thanksgiving today at the time of recording. So if you're watching the premiere now, or if you're watching a little bit later, hope you all have a lovely Thanksgiving and happy Black Friday. Do you say that? I don't know. We get the commercialism side of it in the UK. We get the Black Friday and stuff, but we don't do Thanksgiving. So I think it's American only, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure to tune in to the live stream as well. Like I said, it was popular demand voted it. So yeah, looking forward to doing that, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.